Support Donald Trump running for a third term?
No,
No.
no,
And why is that?
because that's not the law. And Donald Trump is, if anything, he's a man of the law. So in order for that to happen, you have to change the Constitution. So
Did somebody just yell absolutely 2024, 2028? You wanted it? So you would vote for Donald Trump in 2028?
I voted for him 3 times already, and he already won the second one, but he was cheated out of it. So I understand the Constitution, but the Constitution also has an area in which they're looking at that he could go ahead and possibly run a third term. Would I vote for him again? Absolutely, 100%.
If it was against the Constitution, which it is, would you still vote for him?
I don't think it is, sir. They've been able.
Even if it was against the Constitution, you'd vote for him?
I would.
He's the best president.
He's the best that we ever had.
Best one we've had in all of my years of voting Republican.
This not being like a Democrat or
Exactly.
he is the best we ever had.
Let me ask it. So I have a question for you. So he's saying, if we could come back here. So they're saying they would vote for him again in 2020, 28. Can you explain to them why that is against the law?
we are a republic. We're based not on the people, we're based on the law. And he's a man of the law. He adheres to the law, so it's just against the law. It's that simple. Plus, he's almost 80 years old. He's getting up there.
I know.
And I think he's gone through enough.
I know.
Because I'm convinced that the Lord is with him, because all he's been through, I believe the Lord is on his side. And if the Lord's for him, who can be against him?
And that's exactly right. The Lord is with him.
So what's your response to that? It is against the Constitution.
He probably will not go for it because he realized his age and everything else. Somebody else.
I understand the emotion.
You know what?
But we have to go with what is.
I know.
So does that change your answer?
No, I mean I know he's not going to go for.
But if he did,
If it did, no, I'm not going to change for it. So, no, I'm going to still vote for him.
you'd still vote for him, even though he'd explained that it's against the Constitution.
Yes, I'd still vote for him.
How do you feel about the country right now?
It's good.
Yeah.
Everything's going good. Some delays and shit, but that always happens.
Yeah. Do you mean delays in the event?
Oh, no, not delays in the event.
You mean delays with the country?
Yeah.
What kind of delays with the country do you mean?
The whole Congress,
Congress?
yes, they don't do anything. I believe he could do a lot more if the Democratic Party would push forward where it's not just hating him, so they won't do anything for the country. They stall everything. And if Congress doesn't work, then nothing works. And I believe Trump would be a good president for another term. I understand we can't do that with the Constitution, but
He keeps saying he wants to run in 2028. Do you think he's going to try and do that?
if the Congress did their job, they could do an amendment process. But if they don't, they.
Right now it's against the Constitution. If he decided he was just going to try and do it anyway, would you vote for him?
Huh? Would I vote for him? Yeah.
Okay, Trump 24 or before. What does that mean to you?
He's already president. He's already president. He's our president.
Meaning Donald Trump is president now.
He's president now. I believe he is.
But how would that work? Because Joe Biden has been the president, right?
Obama's been the president. Obama said that he would like to run a third term if he could sit in his basement and call the shots, and that's exactly what he's doing.
But you just said that it's Obama's third term, but also that Trump is president.
He's calling the shots of all this mess that's going on right now and all the disasters that he's caused. Yeah.
But how is Obama calling the shots if Trump is still president?
Obama is sitting back and telling Biden what to do.
Well, what is Biden if he's not the president?
He's a bumbling fool right now.
But why would it matter if Obama was telling Biden what to do if Biden's not president?
Say that again.
Why would it matter if Obama was telling Biden what to do if Biden wasn't president?
We love our Jesus and we love our country and we love our president.
You love your Jesus, your country, and your president. Is it in that order?
always love Jesus
Husband's
first.
in there somewhere.
That's just a given.
That's a given.
He is a given.
Okay. So it goes given.
God.
God.
God first.
God
So,
first.
but given the
God-
given is
God
first.
My husband second.
Second.
President third.
President third.
We love our country.
We love our country. and
Country
we do
goes
anything
after
for it.
after president.
And we love our military.
Wait. Sorry.
They're all together. President, country. We love the whole schmear. That's why.
Okay. So just to get it right one time. So husband.
Yes, sir.
Jesus first.
So Jesus.
Always
first.
Jesus first.
Jesus first.
Then family.
Then family, and which counts as husband, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
And so Jesus, husband, family, then which? Trump or country?
It's the same. We love our
Trump-
Trump is right on there with us with Washington.
What's fourth?
Friends. For me, friends.
Friends.
Lifelong friends. We've been
Okay, friends. That's good.
Man, it's got to be work. You know, it's got to be work.
Has to be work.
But grandbabies fits in with all of the family.
Because that was part of family. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
And
So.
the military. My family represented all 5 branches of the military before Space Force.
And then Space Force. No one's in Space Force.
Right.
Okay. So God, family, country
President.
president.
We said friends. We're fourth.
And then armed forces.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then anything else come to mind?
That's a lot of life right there.
Obama, Trump in 2028. I think it is a possibility. But another possibility, which I think is much more likely, is so in the Constitution, there's something called the 22nd Amendment, which prohibits anyone from serving for more than 2 terms. And it is possible to serve no more than 10 years as President of the United States. Okay, that's the 22nd Amendment. Nowhere does it say that you cannot run as a vice president in 2028 and then have the president resign and then you become the president. That's a loophole in the Constitution. So I can see a scenario where, and I think this is a very possible scenario where Don Jr., the son, is the top of the ticket, and his father is the vice president. And the Democratic side, you have Obama running for the Democrats. And this would be like the epic matchup of the century. Obama, Trump in 2028. I think it is a possibility.
Wow.
I mean, if you just look at these 2 past years, the corruption of the Trump family has just been staggering, right? It is possible to pay him a certain amount of money and you will get a pardon from him. And this is what a lot of these cryptocurrency billionaires have done. They've basically bribed the Trump family to invest in their companies for free, and this has allowed a lot of political favors from Trump. Also, you look at a lot of this stock market betting, right? It's very weird how, Trump declares war and the stock market, oil prices go up. Then the Trump family comes in and shorts it, right? Then Trump's like, peace. The oil prices go down and then Trump family profits, okay? Right. So if in 2028 there's a Democratic administration, the first thing they're going to do is go after the Trump family and investigate them to death. That's the only thing they'll do, and that's the only thing that their voter base will want. So Trump has basically dug himself a huge hole. And if he were ever to leave office, he knows he's dead in the water, because this is exactly what happened when he left office in 2021. The Democrats launched warfare against him. They tried to bankrupt him. They tried to remove him from the ballot. They raided his house in Mar-a-Lago. So they know exactly what will happen. I think a year from now, things will be a lot worse for the global economy. So rather than us talk about the Iran war, we might be talking about the economy, how the global economy has collapsed. So there's been quite a lot of movement that suggests that the global economy is heading towards collapse. The thing that I've been watching these past few days is the Japanese have canceled the yen carry trade. I'm not sure if you're familiar with what that is, the yen carry trade. So what the yen carry trade is this: because of deflation in the Japanese economy, the Bank of Japan has been trying to print as much money as possible to create liquidity in the economy. So what they've been doing is they've been lending money to Japanese corporations and banks at 0 interest.
Correct.
But because these are companies and they're only interested in profit, what they do is they take this money and then buy U.S. Treasuries, which pays 5% interest, right? And this is what's called the yen carry trade. And if you think about it, it is this massive liquidity from Japan to the United States. So it's really Japan subsidizing the American economy. Correct. And this has what's allowed for, huge increases in the stock market, huge increases in the American economy. But because of this war in Iran, because of this overall economic malaise in Japan, the Japanese yen has been under a lot of pressure. And so the only way to relieve this pressure is for the Bank of Japan to raise interest rates. But if you raise interest rates, that forces the repatriation of capital from the United States back into Japan. You cancel the yen carry trade.
Right.
And so in the long term, this means problems for the Japanese economy, but it also means that eventually the American economy the bubble will burst. Okay. And right now there are two major bubbles in the American economy. They are the private credit bubble and they are the AI bubble. And actually both are interrelated. And so the AI bubble, it's completely propped up by liquidity from overseas, primarily from Japan, from the GCC. As we know, the GCC is under a lot of pressure because of this war. They're not able to export oil. Japan is also under a lot of pressure because they take this oil and transform it into manufactured goods to export around the world. Right? So the entire global economy is now under a lot of stress. And so we're seeing a lot of very powerful institutions like the Bank of International Settlements come out and say the AI bubble is about to burst, which means, okay, and this is really important, they're about to engineer a financial crisis in America, right? They're about to pop the bubble, in which case people's attention turned away from the war in Iran and towards economic collapse around the world. And so that's what we'll be talking about in a year's time. How in a year's time, you have massive unemployment, you have stock market collapse around the world, you'll have companies going bankrupt, it'll be very expensive to fly, there'll be energy lockdowns all around the world, and that I think will be the big story of 2027.